Hey, welcome to another video on expected value lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $5 Loteria Extra ticket. This ticket came out this week, and it is part of the December 2023 series of tickets coming out in California. And I love Loteria, so I'm happy whenever I see a new Loteria ticket come out. And this plays just like a normal Loteria ticket would. You're looking for matches either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally on your card. And then this ticket has a little bit of play on the back where they give you a winning card. And if you can match the winning card, then you can win that prize there. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.51, and the odds to win a cash prize are 1 in 5.4. It looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $100,000. And looking at the prize structure, the only thing that really stands out to me is this is a pretty weak top prize for a $5 ticket. We're used to seeing it, around a $500,000 for a $5 ticket. So, when I think about playing scratch tickets, I always think about, is the wager worth the top prize at the odds that are posted? This ticket, even though I like Loteria, like if this were a normal ticket, I would say no way. I mean, I wouldn't wager $5 for this is going to be less than $100,000 once you consider taxes. And then the odds are really long. It's just about 1 in 2 million. So yeah, to me, that doesn't make sense to make that wager for that prize at those odds. So that does stand out. The other thing we do need to mention are taxes. And so in California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top two prizes. So instead of what you see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600 and then $76,000. So the $76,000 top prize makes this an even less attractive ticket for the $5 price tag, unless you just love Loteria. So with those adjusted top prizes, when you run the numbers on this game, what you find out is that the payout is going to be between 70 and 71 cents or percent. So this does exceed the 70% minimum that we look for all scratch tickets. So there is that. We'll see how it compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the video, but we do need to mention that this 70% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which very few people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to be seeing a 70% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be hitting those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes on this ticket is here at the $75 prize level. So if you're playing this game, when you do win, you will expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $75. To hit anything above $75 is going to be really tough. And even there at the $75 prize level, there is a split. It's about 94 to 6. So 94%, the large majority of these $75 prizes do fall down here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to average folks. The other 6%, though, are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out it's about 1 in every 351 tickets that will have a top 1% prize on it. So, you're in well over $1,500 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's important to note if you plan on playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take all of the value of these prizes and subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 58 and 59%. Now, that is below the 60% minimum that we look for all scratch games. And yeah, I mean, once you get down here in this 50% range, it becomes a really tough ticket for the average person the person who's not hitting the top prizes. And to me, when I'm losing this much money, right off the bat, to me, it makes the game less fun, and sometimes even not fun at all, depending on how bad you do. And yeah, I think Loteria is definitely a fun game. I just wish the California Lottery would increase this bottom 99% payout so that it can be like a really fun game. Like, not only is the game part fun, but the amount of money that you're getting back, even if you're not super lucky, is satisfactory. But I think this bottom 99% payout is a little bit low. Now, here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in California $5 tickets. This new Loteria data point is all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was a bump in value from the previous $5 ticket, that 20x bonus that came out in November. So it's always good to see a bump in value like this. As a matter of fact, most of the time I will say, when you see a bump in value like this, it might be a good time to play the ticket, just to encourage your state lottery to continue to increase the values. You want to let them know that you appreciate the increases in values and you want to see the values continue to increase. Now, up here, if you are playing $5 tickets in California, in the top here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the $500 loaded ticket has the most value that we've seen out of a $5 ticket from California since we started the channel. If you're playing for odds, this new Loteria ticket has the best odds. If you're more conservative player and you want to lose as little money as possible, this Loteria Extra has the friendliest payout to the unlucky people. However, 58% is still, a pretty tough number. And then if you're more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the $500 loaded ticket would be the one that you would want to play. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now, here on this page, we are ranking California $5 tickets based on overall payout. The Loteria Extra is here in second place, so it is very competitive in the California $5 ticket category. So, if you're used to playing $5 tickets, I think you'll probably like this one. I should say, if you're used to playing $5 tickets in California, I think that you'll probably like this Loteria Extra ticket. On this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Here again, Loteria Extra in first place, best ticket for the average player that we've seen come out of California in the past 9 months or so. So once again, if you do play $5 tickets in California, this is going to feel like a really good ticket. Now, here on this page, we get to compare across states and see, how, each state is doing compared to the other. On this page, you can see the Loteria Extra is the 19th best $5 ticket we reviewed on the channel so far. So, California $5 tickets are pretty competitive when you consider New York, Texas, Florida, those three states. But once you start comparing to Georgia and Massachusetts, California is not quite as competitive. And so what we really want to do is look up here at the top of the list, and you can see up until this month, Massachusetts was really the only state that had $5 ticket values where they should be. Every other state, states know that the $5 ticket category is a convenient price point for people, and so they just rip people off blind on this $5 ticket category. I really hate it because the tickets are so undervalued, including California. 70% is not a good payout for a $5 ticket. Massachusetts, though, they regularly put out $5 tickets at 76% value, but now this past month, we had Georgia that came out with a $5 ticket at 77% value. And so, this is going to be the new standard. We have to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $5 tickets at 70% payout? So this is like a 7 percentage point difference, and 7 percentage points is a lot of money when you're talking about the amount of money that goes into making just one of these games. And so, one game could easily have 10 million tickets that make it up. That 10 million tickets multiplied by the $5 price tag, that's $50 million just for one of these scratch games. And 7% of 50 million is about $3.5 million that the Georgia Lottery decided to hand out to its players on this ticket, that the California Lottery is holding back and keeping in its pockets and doing who knows what with. I'm sure that the people at the California Lottery are getting huge bonuses this year because, they're making way more money than they really need to on the poor people that are playing the lottery there. I don't mean like poor as in money poor. I'm just saying poor as in unfortunate because the tickets are not valued where they should be. Now, here on this page, we are ranking across states based on that bottom 99% payout. Let's see, where does this ticket come in? Loteria Extra, 26th place overall, so not quite as competitive in this category, 59%. We definitely want to see a little bit more value, and actually it should be 58%, so I'm going to go ahead and change that. So 58.79, not quite where we like to see the bottom 99% payout. You really need to be, in the top 19 tickets to have, a ticket that feels okay for the average player. Now, here on this page, these are a couple screenshots I took from the master list that I keep, just to provide the master list of tickets that I review on the channel. This is just to provide a little more context as to the value of tickets. And so, this month we had a $2 ticket come out of Georgia that has 75% value. And so, that's over 4 percentage points better than what this more expensive $5 ticket has from California. So, that's kind of embarrassment. This is backwards. There's no way that a more expensive ticket should ever be less valuable than a cheaper ticket from another state. That should never happen. Then we've got the best $3 ticket here also coming out of Georgia at 71% value. And again, this is, almost a percentage point higher than this $5 ticket coming out of California. And again, we've got a more expensive ticket that has less value than a cheaper ticket. It should never happen, even if it is across state lines. It should just never happen. So California has a little bit of work to do to get their $5 tickets up to where they should be. They need to stop exploiting people with these $5 tickets. That's just the bottom line. They're taking advantage of people for sure. Now, here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. We do have a few $5 tickets on here. We've got some from Massachusetts. We've got that new $5 ticket from Georgia. So it is possible for $5 tickets to make the top 36 list. We just need California to, get its act together a little bit more and raise the values of the $5 tickets to where they ought to be. And maybe California can get a $5 ticket on this list. And here are the top 36 tickets for the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. And again, we've got, is it just one $5 ticket on this list? No, there's a couple. So we've got a couple $5 tickets, including the number one spot. So it is definitely, possible for $5 tickets to make this list as well. Again, we just need California to, be a little bit more considerate of the people that are playing their games that may not be as lucky. So that's about it for the California Lottery $5 Loteria Extra ticket. Again, I like Loteria. I think it's a fun game. I'm not crazy about the payout on this ticket and how California is treating its customers just on these $5 tickets in general. They definitely need to do a better job. If you are playing this ticket, though, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.